Well, hello, friends. Hopefully, you had a beautiful day because I had a beautiful day, even I worked. So, every day is a good day. As long as I'm alive, it's a beautiful day. So, had a had a good workout yesterday. I'm feeling pretty good. I did, if you recall, I did get mountain ready, and that's kind of more focused on what I work on when I go hunting out west and just hunting in general. Um, it's very important for me to get wild game every year, and it's my family enjoys it. I enjoy it. Um, I love reflecting, having a meal in the summertime, reflecting on you know the hunt that I went through, the challenge that I went through, and for myself to be able to provide this quality meat and have a quality meal all year long. So pretty much all year long. The freezer's looking pretty low, but it's almost fall time. So, but I'm gonna do like a three-part kind of little mini series for the folks that are like myself that hunt and it can even relate to fishing. So if you're having a bad day, hours at a time, on the water, and then all of a sudden you find the fish, and you want to be physically and mentally ready to bring that meat home. Um, so what I'm gonna do is yesterday I'm gonna label that one as part one. Uh, Obviously for you folks that have been on my channel supporting me. And yes, I want to say I did get 100 subs yesterday. So thanks all you folks for the support. And yeah, yesterday, incorporate these workouts to what you can do. Break them down. Take it, even if they're, take a version of mine and make it your own version. So, but what I have found out, you know, from hunting and going in the mountains and being humbled for the most part. I mean, every year I go out there, I always figure out what can I work on to make the odds be more in my favor. And this is all just a kind of a collaboration. If you do a collaboration of things that I personally have found useful. So, and even I take family trips out. I try to in the springtime, in the summer, go to the mountains and hike with the kids, and I kind of just see where I'm at there and put a heavy pack on my back and go tear it up. But the biggest thing is, your legs, your back. You gotta be able to, and your cardio. I've had it where I've ran all year. I put in miles and miles and miles, go out there, and I still found my weaknesses where, yeah, granted my cardio is top notch. I can't complain. Best it's ever been in my life, so far. And I found out where I slacked in strength and stuff like that, carrying a pack around, for miles. So I hiked 55 miles last year in the mountains when I was elk hunting. So, just put that in perspective. And yeah, granted, I was on elk pretty much every day. So that being said, take what you want from these, but all I got to say is, if you're thinking you're a Billy Badass and you don't have to get ready for the mountains and you live in flatland like myself, you're gonna have a wake up call. And you know, I invest money into going out west, and a lot of people don't have that opportunity to, and then they're able to, and then they short sell them. They short themselves on the physical standpoint. They go out and buy the top-notch bow, the top-notch arrows, broadheads, all this top-notch gear, and you can have all that. But if you're not physically prepared, you might as well just go make a little campfire out of your money, because that's what you're doing. Anybody can argue that, but that's my opinion. So, and I don't care what you guys think about it. So, always be physically ready. That's the Norseman lifestyle, to always be physically ready. So, what I'm going to do today is I like to do circuits. So, I'm going to do 12-12. I'm breaking it down. I'm going to do 12 rounds, 12 80-pound sandbag deadlifts. I should first say this is going to focus more on my legs and my back, because I'll have, another day of doing my arms and my chest. I love burpees, don't get me wrong, but you have to balance that shit out. Anyways, 12 for 12. 12 deadlifts. I'll do 12 kettlebell swings to break it up, and then 12 sandbag rows, and then 12 forward lunges, 6 out, 6 back, 12 rounds. So, and another thing to keep in mind is, so say you're getting closer to the hunting season, hunting time, and you're going to be carrying a pack on your back. I mean, it's mid-July right now, and I mean, if you're not doing something right now, well, you can just do what you can, but you should have started in the springtime. So, but do what you can, and that'll open up your eyes for the future, where you can hunt in the mountains and you can do it. So you just have to be physically ready. But I'll quit. I guess what I was getting at too there is, when you get closer, a month out, that's when you should focus more on just weight on your back, getting used to a pack on your back. If you're not rucking, I mean, I ruck throughout the year, so I'm pretty used to that. But if you haven't, I'd advise you to put weight on your back right now, even if it's 10 pounds, 20 pounds. I wouldn't get crazy. I would do more than what you think you're going to carry around in your pack on a day-to-day basis. And believe me, you're going to go back to camp every evening, and you're going to see what you can sacrifice. And you don't want to, as much as you can. Pack light. Try to, anyways. 12-12. I'm gonna shut up and get to it. I've already warmed up. I probably have already cooled down a little bit. Twelve deadlifts. and take a little break in between. I'm not, you got to look at it like this is your strength workout. So just take a little bit break in between. You know, if you're running, if you're rucking, doing burpees, you're getting your cardio. Now's the time to get that heart to really do strong pumps rather than just flexible, you know, 140s, 150s when you're building cardio, depending on your age. Got my pennies. You know, the biggest thing why I like lunges is because it gives me strength, builds strength in my little muscles in my knees and my hips, especially with a sandbag on your back. You could do squats, but when you got shit on your back, going up a mountain, going through a foothill, or you got a bunny hop, if you individually build your legs, running, rucking, forward lunges, box steps, you're gonna build those muscles up. That's what you want. One leg to be able to support that body weight and weight. It's a beautiful day. Lady Norse is inside killing it on the treadmill. That's right. Race. And if my brother's watching, my garden's doing all right. Starting to get some tomatoes. Think it's gonna rain. Think it's gonna rain. Finally getting a banana pepper. Oh yeah. Yeah. You know, we live in a life where everybody makes excuses to do something, to induce a struggle. I got 3 kids. I work more than full time most of the time, usually 10 to 12 hour days, and I still find time to do this stuff. It's on how bad you want it. And I want meat in my freezer every year. I'll eat beef, but I don't like to try to be part of that shit. I'd rather eat an animal that's challenging to get than eating this stuff. Grass. I used to keep a spreadsheet of all my workouts that I would do. Well, there's days where I work out 14 days straight, then I'll take a rest day. Biggest thing is just listening to your body. Try to rotate your legs, you know, from your chest and your upper, you know, do your legs one day, do your back the next, legs back, do your upper body one day, you know, and then your shoulders and stuff. And since I'm trying to gain more strength, I've cut way back on my running. I mean, I was running, you know, a 10K every day, 7 days a week, pretty much, 6 days a week. Usually like a longer one on a Saturday. But I'm down to like 3 days when I do run a week, 2 to 3 days. And when I do run, I try to just do long ones where I'm building my heart. And I'll try to do that in the morning, and then I'll still do some type of circuit, or I'll lift that evening. So a big part is what you eat. That's how you're gonna recover good. Is what you're putting in your body. You know, good carbs, protein. And when I say good carbs, you know, sweet potato, rice, vegetables, fruit. You know, but what I like to try to do is, you know, I don't get into counting macros and all that stuff. When I eat, if I'm satiated and I'm good, then I'll quit eating. But if I'm still hungry, that's just my body telling me, hey dude, you need fuel. So I just eat. My video cut out on my 11th round. Kind of weird. Well, this is the last one. Twelve for 12. My watch is 40 minutes. 40 minutes of that. And you know what? How many of you can admit they're on Facebook more than 40 minutes a day, or Instagram? Look at that little timer on your phone and reflect and think. And you're telling me you don't have time. You don't have time to do this. You know what it comes down to is you make time. And if it's a matter of you losing friends because you're growing, you're striving for more, and you're not out there just settling for just enough to get by and survive. See ya. This is what it is. This is how you put the odds in your favor. You know, and obviously, yes, I'm blessed to be able to go out west. I don't pay a guide. I've got a couple of years out there investing into my own time and finding them. So I mean, I can afford over-the-counter tag and gas going out there, and the stuff that I've accumulated hunting over time, where I'm able to do that. And I don't live like a king out there, you know. So I mean, it's not, if you're like myself, a blue-collar hunter, you can do it. But I'm telling you, to put the odds in your favor, you have to put the work in the off season, shooting your bow, working out, moving. I mean, you're not gonna go from the flatland like where I'm at. I don't know. I'm in Minnesota. I think I'm 1,200 feet, and I'm going to 10,000. 10.5 is where I hunt. Dropping down, yes, I drop down to 9,500, 9,200. You know, so I have that drop down and climb back to my truck every day. Plus, if I want to go 5 drainages away, I'm putting that work in too. So in order to put the odds in your favor, you have to put the work in, guys. I mean, I can preach to the choir, but you know, mark my words, if you go out there and you're not prepared and you don't have success, it's not about punching a tag either. It's about being out there and hunting. But are you on elk every day? Are you on animals every day? You know, that's why I do what I do. So until next time, I'm gonna do a part 3 to what you should probably be doing to get ready. I'm just telling you what has helped on my end and what I know works, and I'll do a little series too on what I eat for breakfast. My breakfast is the same every day. You can ask Lady Norse. My breakfast is the same every day. So the only thing that would be different is more meat, or I have liver every now and then. So every day, my lunch is pretty much the same about every day. You know, my flavor my good meal is dinner time, and that's when I load up, I fuel up, and I'll work out before dinner, and then I'll fuel up, and then my treat in the evening is I love Sin Energy. Thank you to my sister, Sin Energy kombucha. I have that as a treat. And then I'll have a protein shake if I'm feeling kind of depleted, or if I worked out really hard. That's my treat. So I don't go for the cookie jar. I don't go for the muffins. Nothing like that. So till then, stay hydrated, stay tuned, stay strong. All right, guys, have a good one. Have a good evening. Enjoy your life. You're living. So that's all you can be thankful for. Norseman